Reality check man from your device, and you know, say Aromatic Realistic TV. Anyway, to the papes, we don't even have no time to waste. We are holding everybody in Jamaica accountable. We are not just holding the government accountable, you know. We are also holding the traditional media accountable. And today, we are talking about nationwide. Because we are holding them accountable, you know. All nationwide, so close to the government. All nationwide, so deep in the government. But every breaking news, a nationwide. Jamaica, you know, see something wrong. Something wrong, you know. Yeah, man, so we are hold them accountable. It's our responsibility and it's our duty to do as citizens of Jamaica. Anyway, the J.I.S, the Jamaica Information Service, we the taxpayers of Jamaica, you know, pay the J.I.S. The J.I.S should and must be the mouthpiece for the government. The J.I.S should be the mouthpiece for the government. We the taxpayers are paying for that service. So, if the J.I.S is a part of the government, and the J.I.S is there to bring us the citizen, the press conferences, the breaking news, the news bulletin, retaining a short news announcement concerning some other ongoing news story that is out there. That is the job of the J.I.S, the Jamaican Information Service. We are paying them to do so. So if we have a service for free, then why are we sourcing out funds to a private media outlet to do our breaking news and stuff? We don't have money to waste like that. We the taxpayers don't have money to waste like that. We are already paying the J.I.S millions of dollars, right? To bring us whatever breaking news, whatever press conference, whatever news bulletin from the government. That's their job. That's their role. But we see where things take a drastic turn, and every breaking news now is over nationwide. Every breaking news is over nationwide. Anytime something happens in Jamaica, we don't see the ministers, the MP or anybody go to the J.I.S, the Jamaica Information Service anymore. It's over nationwide. So we have to ask this question: what is going on with the Jamaican Information Service? They're not going to spin it the way the JLP and the Andrew Holness-led administration want them to. So probably that's the reason why they are not using them. Because if you notice the nationwide, you know, fake news, you know, remember, nationwide fake news, misleading information presenting to the people as news, misleading information presenting to we the Jamaican people as news, fake news. You don't know what fake news do. Let me tell you what fake news do. Fake news often aim to damage someone's reputation. Fake news aim to damage the reputation of a person. That's what fake news is for. It's aim to damage the reputation of a person. So you don't see it's a nationwide as spin drifter. Everything them come out and they try to nice up for this Andrew Holness administration. They spin it and then twist it and they try to make bridging. You can't make something look good when not good. Stop wasting no time. Uno they try to spin everything to make Andrew Holness administration look like everything is okay in Jamaica. No, it's not. It's not. The sad reality is he's not doing well. The country is not doing good. That is the sad reality. So it doesn't matter how much you want to spend it to make the Jamaica Labour Party look good. They now look good. And with the whole no accountable. Why every breaking news are over nationwide? What happened to the J.I.S? We, the taxpayers of Jamaica, are paying the J.I.S. The government of Jamaica is paying the J.I.S. That is what the J.I.S. therefore, you know. The press conference, the breaking news, the news bulletin. The J.I.S. should be the first to send us those broadcasts, and every other media outlet in Jamaica should take their news bite or their bulletin from the J.I.S. Instead, the J.I.S. look like them have to take them news bite from nationwide. From nationwide. So we are asking the nationwide network. Uno come out, can spin everything feel look good. But let me ask you some question. The Commissioner of Police, Anthony Anderson, the last time I checked, his disapproval ratings from the Jamaican people is in the 90s. And he still have a job. The last time I checked, if I can recall, if my memory is not proving me wrong, the Minister of National Security disapproval ratings from the Jamaican people is in the 90s, and he still have a job. And he still have a job. Let me ask nationwide this pressing question that is out there. The Prime Minister of Jamaica, the most right, Andrew Michael Holness, his form of attorney at law, Patrick Bailey, a man was murdered inside of his apartment. That man received 22 stab wounds and a gunshot to the head. From the police report, if I can recall, from the police report, it stated that there was no forced entry or break-in to that apartment. The report also stated that it was two persons in that apartment. One, Mr. Bailey, who is the Prime Minister former attorney, and the deceased, who received 22 stab wounds and a gunshot. The police report, no break-in or forced entry. That was the police report. The Assistant Commissioner of Police, Fitz Bailey, I think went to the scene and ruled out Patrick Bailey as the prime suspect. I think his message was, his doctor said him need bed rest because he's stressed. You rule out the prime suspect, you know. Same need bed rest because doctor must have said that. Huh? You know, see some cartoon characteristic thing with the pan. The main suspect at two in Jamaica, what reason? Two of us inside of that apartment. One of the man get 22 stab and a gunshot to his head. He's now deceased. The police said there was no break-in or forced entry to that apartment. So where else you gonna look? The prime suspect is right here. One dead and one alive. So how you go rule out once a doctor say he need bed rest because he's stressed? You know, see the cartoon characters what they go on in Jamaica. So we ask nationwide, oh you know, they on top of these pressing issues. Commissioner of Police disapproval ratings from the Jamaican citizen in the 90s, then still have them job and get pay increase. National Security Minister disapproval ratings from the Jamaican people is in the high 90s. In retaining job and in get pay increase. This murder was done by the Prime Minister, former attorney Patrick Bailey. Two of them inside the apartment. One man dead, nobody no forced entry into the apartment. And then rule him out, say he need bed rest because he's stressed. Me not see you on top of them thing the nationwide. But when the JLP send you out to try to destroy Isaac Buchanan, to just quote a Vice Cartel song, we know Addy the Daddy, the teacher, you understand? Quote him song about Paul or something. You know, run with it all over the place and they try to destroy the youth career. The PSLJ if tear down Isaac career. Done with the dirty boy. Take strong action against him. The Bar Association. Discipline the boy. Nationwide have you out there. Now, let's talk about the Police Federation chairman, Rowan James. You know, Rowan James is the man that go there and negotiate on behalf of the police, them, you know. You don't need to understand what I go on. Anybody who talk out against Andrew Holness government, Andrew Holness having police them, when send for them, keep them in a corner, go quiet them. Isaac Buchanan, they win how much case against the government. They not like that. Rowan James said defend the police them because he said police they need to get them back money. The police they need to get paid. So Rowan James stick them up at one funeral where them come and they go and like them a big wig. And give it to them. What they say then do? Then put him for interdicted. Then send him home my yard. Say enough to talk. So anybody that talk about the government, then go after them. You understand what I say? Because if you don't look what they go on, you know, JDF, you know, they come a government, you know, the Rocky Mead, you know, the Prime Minister office, you know, Anthony Anderson, you know, a commissioner of police. So smartly, the whole Jamaica, as a military soon they run the whole Jamaica. You understand what I'm saying? So Cliff Hughes have the man name, Rowan James. They tarnish the man name all over the place. Tarnish Isaac. So Cliff Hughes and nationwide, all what they do, come spin for Andrew Holness. And now bring the real news to the Jamaican people. The thing that we are concerned about, the crime and the violence where they destroy Jamaica. The high disapproval ratings of the Commissioner of Police and the National Security Minister. You know, broadcast them thing there. But a Rowan James, because he's speaking up on behalf of the police, them that's supposed to get them paid. Cliff Hughes out there, they tarnish the man their name. So let me remind you, my Jamaican people again, the definition of fake news. Misleading information presented to the people. You the people. You the people. It often aims to damage the reputation of a person. So the GLP administration is using nationwide to destroy everybody's reputation out there. And that's the reason why you see nationwide when go up at the PMP headquarters and go tell lie. Say people up there say then go rape journalists. When they dig into the argument, nothing no go so. Fake news. Nationwide fake news. Nationwide is there to damage people's reputation. Nationwide is there to damage the reputation of any citizen in Jamaica. Stand up to the Andrew Holness-led administration. That's why Nationwide is doing the job that the J.I.S, the Jamaica Information Service, should be doing. Ask ourselves as a people, if we the taxpayers are paying for this service from the J.I.S. The J.I.S is a part of the government. The J.I.S should be the mouthpiece of the government. Every breaking news through the J.I.S. Every press conference through the J.I.S. Every news bulletin through the J.I.S. And every other news organization or outlet in Jamaica should take their news bite or feed from the J.I.S. But in this case, it's seen as the J.I.S is taking their bulletin from Nationwide. Jamaica, we don't see it say something wrong. Something wrong big time here. But it no matter how Nationwide try to flip it. And it no matter how they try to pretty it up. Because they say, if you put on a lipstick on a hog, it may still a hog. If you put on a suit on a dog, it may still a dog. So it no matter how you try to spin it and twist it, feel look good, it not look good. You know, if you stop watch and listen Nationwide them. Yo, before me listen Nationwide, you know, I go sit down and watch Dora the Explorer with my daughter. I gain more knowledge by watching Dora the Explorer with my daughter. We sit down there and we giggle and we laugh and we reason and me explain to her so she can understand, because Dora the Explorer always explores something. So you are gaining knowledge from Dora the Explorer. If you listen Nationwide, I'm polluting my cranium with garbage. My cranium is precious. So why should I listen garbage and pollute my cranium? When me on the media, I see them, they come, me stroll fast. Zoop, zoop. I don't want to see them. Because I know what they are. Fake news. And what fake news do? Misinformation. Misinformation presented as news to you, the Jamaican people. Their aim is to damage the reputation of persons who rise up against this Andrew Holness-led administration. We are paying the J.I.S, the Jamaican Information Service. They are the mouthpiece and should be the mouthpiece for the government. So why it divert from the J.I.S to Nationwide? Why every breaking news is over Nationwide? We, the government of Jamaica, we, the citizen, we, the taxpayers, are not paying Nationwide to bring press conference, breaking news, and news bulletin. We pay the J.I.S to do so. So we have to ask ourselves, why is it the J.I.S not doing their job? Why? Why? We have to hold them accountable. We not make none of them get to, man. None of them now get around here. We are hold the government accountable. And we are hold the media accountable. We are point them out and show them, because we want people to see them for who them are. Anyway, remember, you know, like and share. And follow me over YouTube. Aromatic Realistic TV. Jamaican, the struggle is real. But we can't run away from it, you know. We have to stand up and face it. Because you see, if you don't stand up and face your problem, you go come back and haunt you down the road. So we have to deal with it from now. Yes, no man is an island. And none of us can stand alone. Them say each one teach one. United we stand, or divided we drop a dirty. A God and good road. Until then, we will chat again. Uno remember, if you like up the thing, and share up the thing, send it go a road to the four corners of the globe. Peace out. Yeah, man.